Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Rekakwadash, the honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, You Haven't Seen Anything Yet. Lord will, you are edified. Video was inspired from a posting from Elder Yashar Wanba. Video entitled, Conditions Now 100 Times Worse Than the Fill in the Blank. Tariff War Devastates China's Manufacturing Platform, China Observer, Fair Use.
On April
27th, the owner of a furniture factory in Foshan, Guangdong, posted a video saying that after 15 years in the business, his factory has been suffering losses for several years and has finally gone bankrupt. After paying the workers' wages, the factory closed down. The owner expressed his frustration, saying that it was harder than the pandemic by 100 times. A commenter shared their experience, saying that in this environment, the best option is to get out as soon as possible. They said, I've been in the furniture industry for 25 years, and now all that's left is an office trade. I have to keep patching things up. A netizen from Fujian commented, I'm the same. I'm in the furniture materials business. One of my major foreign trade clients shut down in March. April feels like a harsh winter, and I feel lost. It gets worse every year, and I don't know what I'll do next. Another netizen said, I've been saying this all along. After March, a lot of businesses are going to struggle to survive. Only a few can make it through, and it's really tough. In Zhejiang, a vlogger filmed a small factory that had gone bankrupt, commenting that many small factories have shut down this year. The situation is the same everywhere. They can't make money, and it's hard to know where to go from here. In Sichuan,
Because of who? America. Because of America.
a mattress factory's owner shared a few videos on TikTok. She expressed her sorrow, saying that the factory is facing bankruptcy, and seeing her workers still working hard today made her feel emotional. Due to the current economic situation, orders have dropped drastically, and despite relying on old clients, the business is still struggling. To survive, the entire team brainstormed, and a young employee suggested to sell online. Thinking that desperate times called for desperate measures, they decided to give it a shot. She couldn't understand why the factory couldn't escape bankruptcy despite their hard work. As the May 1st May Day holiday hasn't even ended.
So let's go to Revelation chapter 18 and verse 8. Therefore shall her, referring to America, plagues going into judgment. Now the plagues of America will be Yahushua and the heavenly host shooting laser beam on this place and nuclear destruction. Come in one day, 60 minutes. Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire from Yahushua and nuclear destruction. For strong is the Lord power who judges her, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication, meaning what? Leaving their culture and assimilating to westernization and live deliciously with her. They're living good. Okay, they have a great lifestyle because they sold out to America. Now, the kings of the earth, meaning what? Your high-ranking government officials, okay? They're living good. Shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Now, this is the question, okay? If these so-called Chinese, who are actually Moabites, are crying now, imagine how they feel, how they will feel during the destruction of America. Now, this is going into America being destroyed. Okay? They're wailing, they're crying, they're devastated. They haven't seen nothing yet. Nothing.
The wave of factory closures has already spread across coastal manufacturing hubs like Guangdong, Zhejiang, and Jiangsu. There have been continuous reports of factory closures, owners running away, and workers protesting over unpaid wages. On April 30th, workers at a garment factory in Guangdong were worried about whether they would receive their wages for the month. One of the workers said,
The factory is closed. The manager said wages will be paid on the 10th. Can we trust that? The boss hasn't even shown his face. No explanation at all.
One netizen commented, Don't even trust the manager. By the 10th, the factory might be gone. Others suggested they should keep an eye on the factory, even suggesting that during the holiday, workers should take turns guarding the entrance to prevent the boss from taking equipment and inventory. That way, if they can't get paid, at least they can try to salvage something. In reality, owners who run away are also having a tough time. After their factories close, many of them end up in debt and can't repay it. Some are left homeless, wandering the streets.
我可能快活不下去了。
I don't think I can survive much longer. The company closed down, business went bankrupt, and now I have no home. I used to own 2 factories, had a house and a car.
Wait a minute. This guy right here, an average so-called Joe, said what he owned a home and a car, and he had 2 factories. So imagine how the kings are living, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her. So if you have a regular Chinese citizen that had 2 factories along with a home and a car, imagine how their puppet government are living for selling out. And who did they sell out? Their people, okay? And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. And this also supports what? That a digital system will be operating upon Yahweh's return. Okay? That system will be operating. Verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is your judgment come. That great city in Babylon is referring to America. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buy their merchandise any more. Okay, so the merchants of the earth throughout the 4 corners of the world will be devastating. And again, we are seeing these merchants of China, okay, filing bankrupt, okay, filing for bankruptcy, let me say it like that, and losing their livelihood. Imagine when America is utterly destroyed. So again, this digital system will be operating when Yahweh returns. And further proof on that, let's go to Revelation chapter 3 and 10. Because you have kept the word of my patience, I also will keep you from the hour of temptation. Yahweh is going to keep the elect from the time of temptation. Right? And the hour of temptation, or the time frame of temptation, is going into Revelation 13 and 16, a mandate of that chip, which shall come on all the world. So throughout the 4 corners of the world, okay, they will have to get down or lay down. And guess what? They are going to get down. Because hence, Revelation 18 chapter, the merchants are wailing because of the destruction of America. So guess what? They are going to convert to this digital system. Remember, it's a new world order, okay, that will be spreaded throughout the 4 corners of the world. Okay, and within this dynamic, you have what? That digital system, which will require a microchip. Because you have kept the word of my patience, I also will keep you from the hour of temptation, which shall come on all the world to try them that dwell on the earth. And side note, only the Israelites can pass or fail this test. Only the elect of Israel will pass. How do we know? Because Yahushua said what? I also will keep you from the hour of temptation. So these fucking merchants hasn't seen.
Never imagined I'd end up like this. Now I'm homeless on the street with no money and a huge pile of debts.
In April 2025, China's
Lord will, this was an edifying video. Shalom.